All right, y'all. I have a pretty big update. As some of you know, I just came back from vacation. Had a beautiful time on spring break, and just as I was driving and kind of resetting, reflecting on this year and what God has been doing, and even some of the hurdles and obstacles that we've been running into, some momentum and movement that we've had in different places. But the Lord has just begun to remind me of this call to prayer. In fact, when I first moved to Iowa, I 100% know that the Lord told me to find the intercessors and to start a house of prayer. And this was actually the first assignment, but I got distracted by several different things. One, we had open doors with the ARK trainings, and that was going well for a season, but there was really no lasting fruit from those initiatives that we took on. And I think part of it is because we didn't really I didn't listen. If I'm just being real with you, there's a call to start a house of prayer, not only locally, and I think in probably several different locations. I believe that at the ARC as a discipleship movement, as we do evangelism, we do discipleship training, we participate in lots of different things in the flow of the Holy Spirit. And I think even with the prayer calls, we've seen some success with those prayer calls and a lot of breakthrough. But I believe that there's a greater level of prayer that is coming to this ministry. And that's going to be both on a local physical level of like actual prayer rooms, actual churches and communities that are going to open up for actual prayer rooms to take place. And I mean, when I say prayer rooms, I mean 24/7, around the clock. People signing up, volunteering for hour slots, 2 hour slots, 3 hour slots in order to pray and act as a intercessor and a watchman around the clock. However, I also am seeing and feeling like our prayer calls need to be um, restructured. And let me explain what I mean is that right now, we have a prayer call Tuesday mornings for the East Coast. We have a central prayer call. We have a mountain time prayer call. Those are all on Tuesdays. And then we have a Las Vegas prayer call on Thursdays. There's a cross culture prayer call on Thursdays as well. And I believe that there's going to be more prayer calls or more dedicated groups of people that are praying at specific times. But what if, okay, now what if we had a 24-hour a day, every day, 24 hours a day of dedicated prayer warriors that could sign up for an hour, 2 hours at a time and pray on a 24-hour prayer call. So basically, a Google Meet that would be for the ARC, and it would be global. People could sign up globally and pray at different times. So, maybe the Lord has you and says, "Hey, I want you to take this 2 a.m. Time slot on a Wednesday." Or you take several slots a day. I don't know. I mean, with the amount of people that are part of this community, part of this network, it's not going to be hard to fill up these time slots. And we will probably have overlap where there's multiple people praying in that prayer call at different times. So people will be able to sign up for particular slots, but then also you can jump in that same prayer call at any time, right? So this is what I'm seeing, what I'm envisioning. I think what the Lord is laying out, but I definitely don't want to make these decisions alone. So I'm including you as a leader in this process of saying, "Hey, well, have you thought about this? No, I'm in full agreement," or maybe you have a suggestion or something we could do as we roll this out. Is it supposed to be 24-hour, 24/7 right away, or do we try it out for a weekend? Do we, how do we roll this out? So definitely would love your input. I don't want to just be making these decisions alone. I want to include you, and I have been including lots of people in this conversation, but I'm sending this out to you for this very reason. If you would pray into this, if you would seek the Lord for confirmation, if you would have any suggestion at all, please bring it. We need the voices of the community in this process, and I know that this is something that only God can do. Only God can do this. Um, Nobody can, have this many people praying without the Holy Spirit saying, I want this to take place." So I'm really leaning on the leading of the Holy Spirit, even to put it on your hearts to participate in this and to get your disciples and your communities to begin to pray around the clock for what's going to happen. And I believe that this is going to bring a level of breakthrough, a level of intimacy into our ministries, into our churches, both nationally and on a local level, and globally. I believe globally as well. So, this is an invitation to be part of this, to be a voice within this. So please let me know what are your thoughts? What is God saying to you about this? Is this confirmation for you? Do you have any suggestions? All right. Be blessed, and I look forward to hearing from you.